freedom in capitalist society always remains about the same as it was in ancient Greek republics: freedom for slave owners. There are decades where nothing happens, and there are weeks where decades happen. Despair is typical of those who do not understand the causes of evil, see no way out, and are incapable of struggle. A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Without revolutionary theory, there can be no revolutionary movement. Give me just one generation of youth, and I'll transform the whole world. Can a nation be free if it oppresses other nations? It cannot. Sometimes history needs a push. During the lifetime of great revolutionaries, the oppressing classes constantly hounded them, received their theories with the most savage malice, the most furious hatred, and the most unscrupulous campaigns of lies and slander. After their death, attempts are made to convert them into harmless icons, to canonize them, so to say, and to hallow their names to a certain extent for the consolation of the oppressed classes and with the object of duping the latter, while at the same time robbing the revolutionary theory of its substance, blunting its revolutionary edge and vulgarizing it. The best way to control the opposition is to lead it ourselves. The capitalists will sell us the rope with which we will hang them. Unity is a great thing and a great slogan, but what the workers' cause needs is the unity of Marxists, not unity between Marxists and opponents and distorters of Marxism. Every society is 3 meals away from chaos. 3 keys to success: read. The way to crush the bourgeoisie is to grind them between the millstones of taxation and inflation. When a liberal is abused, he says, "Thank God they didn't beat me." When he is beaten, he thanks God they didn't kill him. When he is killed, he will thank God that his immortal soul has been delivered from its mortal clay. While the state exists, there can be no freedom. When there is freedom, there will be no state. Imperialism, the final stage of capitalism. I can't listen to music too often. It affects your nerves, makes you want to say stupid, nice things and stroke the heads of people who could create such beauty while living in this vile hell. The goal of socialism is communism. We are not utopians. We do not dream of dispensing at once with all administration, with all subordination. These anarchist dreams, based upon incomprehension of the tasks of the proletarian dictatorship, are totally alien to Marxism, and, as a matter of fact, serve only to postpone the socialist revolution until people are different. No, we want the socialist revolution with people as they are now. With people who cannot dispense with subordination, control, and foremen and accountants. It is more pleasant and useful to go through the experience of the revolution than to write about it. There are no morals in politics. There is only experience. A scoundrel may be of use because he is a scoundrel. Medicine is the keystone of the arch of socialism. Whenever the cause of the people is entrusted to professors, it is lost. All official and liberal science defends wage slavery, whereas Marxism has declared relentless war on that slavery. Capitalists can buy themselves out of any crisis, so long as they make the workers pay. We are marching in a compact group along a precipitous and difficult path, firmly holding each other by the hand. We are surrounded on all sides by enemies, and we have to advance almost constantly under their fire. We have combined, by a freely adopted decision, for the purpose of fighting the enemy, and not of retreating into the neighboring marsh, the inhabitants of which, from the very outset, have reproached us with having separated ourselves into an exclusive group and with having chosen the path of struggle instead of the path of conciliation. And now some among us begin to cry out, "Let us go into the marsh." And when we begin to shame them, they retort, "What backward people you are! Are you not ashamed to deny us the liberty to invite you to take a better road?" Oh yes, gentlemen. You are free not only to invite us, but to go yourselves wherever you will, even into the marsh. In fact, we think that the marsh is your proper place, and we are prepared to render you every assistance to get there. Only let go of our hands. Don't clutch at us, and don't besmirch the grand word freedom, for we too are free to go where we please, free to fight not only against the marsh, but also against those who are turning towards the marsh. But suppose, for the sake of argument, free competition, without any sort of monopoly, would develop capitalism trade more rapidly. Is it not a fact that the more rapidly trade and capitalism develop, the greater is the concentration of production and capital which gives rise to monopoly? Revolution can never be forecast. It cannot be foretold. It comes of itself. Revolution is brewing and is bound to flare up.